Vernon Jones was one of the speakers last night. I want to play a clip of it and get your response to the pitch that was made on that stage for the president as the law and order candidate. Watch.
Unfortunately, Democrats have turned their backs on our brave police officers. They call it defunding, and it's a danger to our cities, our neighborhoods, and our children. Our police need more funding, not less, for frequent psychological examinations, for non-lethal remote restraint technology, and for more de-escalation and use of force training. These are the common sense solutions that President Trump supports.
Now, that was Democratic Georgia State Rep Vernon Jones speaking on the Republican stage last night. He has aligned himself with some Republican policies. How did he do making the case for the president, Senator?
He did a superb job making the case. And indeed, he is correct. And Tim Scott has worked on this issue for years. We want equal to mean equal treatment, equal justice. And we want to make certain that reforms within the police mean more training, standards, the exams that Rep. Jones was talking about. And Sandra, this is what you want, because that thin blue line is vitally important. And I talk to Tennesseans every single day about the issues of safety and security in their communities. Indeed, we have security moms that are very concerned about their children, that are concerned about the children in the neighborhood, and they want to make certain that communities are safe. At the same time, they want to make certain that there is equal treatment and equal respect for each and every individual.
Senator, while you've been speaking about that unrest, we've been watching videos back in Portland, Chicago, now Kenosha. We've seen this in other American cities. As far as Republicans addressing voters on this issue, were you surprised to not see Democrats take this on during the DNC last week?
I have to tell you, Sandra, I was so surprised that they did not stand against rioting and looting and violence and say, let's come together and work on this issue. But, you know, you have to remember when Tim Scott brought his police reform bill forward, what did the Democrats do? They left the room because they want the issue, not the solution. And President Trump is committed to the solution. This is why he did the sentencing and the criminal justice reform. This is why you've seen him be so given, and why there are so many individuals and leaders in communities of color that are saying, we want a seat at the table. We want to solve this problem. We want to make certain that there is respect given from individual to individual equally, that there is equal treatment under the law. Yeah. But we need that protection. And I really welcome that attitude and that input, because it is imperative that we work together on this issue.
It was really central to a lot of the speeches that we heard last night, Senator. Finally, I want to ask you about the president making the case that when it comes to COVID-19, it's about politics for the Democrats. Here's the president.
What they're doing is using COVID to steal an election.
Right.
They're using COVID to defraud the American people, all of our people, of a fair and free election. And we can't do that.
Did you think that was a fair message on the part of the president, saying that they're just making this about politics?
What so many people will tell you when you're out and about across the country is, look, we know how to take care of ourselves. We've been having great experiences in our community. We know how to handle this. And that is what so many people believe. Look at how Governor Kristi Noem handled South Dakota and never shut the state down. And they moved forward. They are smart people. Tennesseans are smart people. This is why schools are opening up in Tennessee. People are being very careful, very watchful, If they've been exposed, they're getting a test. They're wearing their mask, they're washing their hands, and we are the American people. We can definitely get in behind this, support our researchers who are doing the research, finding antivirals and vaccines, taking care of our communities, making certain we're careful when we're going to the grocery store, wearing a pair of gloves when you go out shopping. Those are things that people are doing because they know it's the smart thing to do. They know that is the way we're going to get past this virus. And what they want to do is work locally on this. They don't want a lot of federal mandates, and they do not want another nationwide shutdown. The American people want to go back to work.
Right.
They want to get children back to school, and they want to make certain that federal dollars that are going to be sent to the states are then sent to the communities to address the lingering effects of COVID-19.
Senator, we will likely hear a lot more on that Republican stage tonight and the next couple of nights on that and more. Senator, appreciate you coming on this morning. Thank you.